nothing crazy either. You know what I'm saying? You brought up Shannon Sharp
Dan and
Katt
Thought.
Williams.
I can't even talk about Katt Williams because I'm too busy looking at Dan and Thought, the way he was faking it. Oh, you can't talk about my friend. You can't do. Oh, come on, Katt. You said what? You said you gonna talk about my.
Hold on, shit. So you don't think that? So say that is not funny to you? Just so it's not a rhetorical question.
Who taller, you or Kevin Hart?
Oh man,
I love Shay Shay. I love that man.
Man, 50 million views later, bro.
Gosh, I'm just.
Did you know that was
start talking about people?
They started 2024 off. Did you know any of that was coming, or were you just as surprised as us?
I had no idea.
Yeah, so it wasn't no.
I don't think they had an idea. I had somewhat of an idea when I looked and I saw the brown liquor on the table. I said, "Oh,
this is it."
And then I looked at Katt, and Katt, Katt only like 4'11". You know what I mean? One shot of that dark liquor, he gonna be in a good space.
Hey man, Shannon Sharp said
one shot is a bottle for him.
He came in ready, and I love when he was like, "Oh man, we can't give you no more to drink." And he was like, "I had one less than you." So like, I'm not talking like
we
this.
We can't give you nothing to drink, but here, smoke this crack.
Yeah, no, you stop that. Hey man, you?
Nobody had any idea. And here's the thing: when it comes to Katt, we all in stand-up. I look at everybody as a fraternity. I don't care what other people's point of view of this art is. My thing is, we're a fraternity. We're a brotherhood. I'm not going to foster negativity. I'm not going to promote negativity. If I feel a way about somebody, I'm going to talk to that person. I'm not going to air my dirty laundry out like that. I feel this is a gentleman's game, and I would like to keep it as such. Now, I can't tell my other brother in comedy how to conduct himself.
Right.
I still got nothing but love for Katt. Katt be popping off. He stay. Katt gonna be Katt. You gotta know Katt like the crazy nigga, crazy cousin at the barbecue. You know what I mean? That's just Willie.
Right.
You know
yeah,
Willie.
That's just Katt.
Then Katt being Katt, and you can't get mad at it because Katt's also a brilliant dude.
Yeah, man.
He had a bunch of specials. He's done some great business. He knows how to sell tickets. He knows how to do that.
Let me tell you what.
Everybody run into, hey, there's a fire. I just want to, for me, I'm going to sell my tickets. I'll sell less. I'm just going to sell them my way.
But let me tell you,
honor
man.
Me.
I went on to Katt Williams' Instagram, right? He hasn't posted since May of 2023.
Well, he just dropped 3,000 posts in one day.
Oh, he did? And for that,
he's
equivalent
Kanye
to.
when he was, yes.
And you know what's crazy about that? He never put up a watch me with Shannon Sharp.
Because the work of it speaks for itself, and everybody wants to, when there's something like that happening, everybody wants to run to that.
Yeah, man.
And that's fine. And like I said, he's a funny dude. I known Katt since we, like back in the day. You know what I mean? Like we did a movie together, Behind the Smile, with my brother Damon. That he never put it out, but I remember Katt doing stand up back then. And he was funny. And then Damon put him on My Wife and Kids. Like my family.
God. Pow pow.
Right.
That's Chinese.
That's why people don't just be saying nonsense, because my family's love, right? So it's not about. We don't play all these cat games and breaking people down. I've worked with everybody. Mark Curry used to go on the road with my brother Damon and destroy. Damon took Mark on the road. Like we know everybody. So when I talk about my brothers in comedy, Steve Harvey, Mark Curry, I know them both. I love them both. I ain't going to be like, Steve Harvey stole my mustache.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like in comedy, I just want to be loved. Mark Curry's like a big brother to me. I love Harvey's like a uncle, and DL's like a brother. You know what I mean? Like all these guys. Kevin's like my friend. Like Chappelle's. I ain't got nothing to say about nobody, and if I do, I'm gonna call them up and I'm gonna tell them what I think. I'm not gonna air it out on the airwaves because everybody want to see a SHT show, and I don't want to give them that. Don't give them that. Let's not pollute comedy. I don't want people starting to, we already had a slap. I don't want guns in comedy. I don't want, let your work speak for itself. You want to be the funniest? I don't need to go head to head with you. We're already going head to head. I go head to head with myself every night. I'm trying to be my greatest me. You be your greatest you. I want to celebrate you as you celebrate me. And the funniest, that's for the audience to figure out. I'm not going to tear nobody down to build somebody up. And people got to get back into, the positivity of building people up. You don't see any other race of people tearing people down the way black people do.
Right.
We are our own worst enemies, and we have to stop that. I'm never going to support.
But you know what, Marlon, we're looking at 50 million probably now, I'm pretty sure, in county, right? And, of course, all the clips from Katt Williams were Katt goes at Steve, Katt goes at Said. And those things, man.
He's not wrong for venting what he's venting because that's that man's experience.
Right. And
so I can't strip him of that.
And that's what I can't sit and I know everybody too. So I didn't trip off of it. But I tripped off of how that was the things that went up. Now, I literally haven't watched anything that long ever. But the negativity is what got it to 50 million.
The 10 Commandments,
But when you watch it, people didn't bring up, he paid for Melba Moore's star.
Right.
They didn't bring up, he's a father, foster father to 7 kids.
Right.
When comedians are on stage, he'll send one of his ladies up to give them $1,000 to a comedian.
He paid for his own specials, that he found his own way. Those are the things that the audience needs to extract. We keep extracting what is negative.
Man.
How do we live in a positive way when all we do is digest what is negative about the life? People aren't methylating their life experience the right way. I'm here to get the best nutrients out of life and out of the experience. And and that's what we need to celebrate more. I'm tired of the rhetoric of, you sell out in Hollywood because you wore a dress. Negro, I wore a dress. It's called White Chicks. You know what we did? We did a classic. Only black people sit there and go, man, our brothers wearing dresses. So white people, when they wear dresses, when Robin Williams wears a dress in Mrs. Doubtfire, he's brilliant. When Tom Hanks wears a dress in Bosom Buddies, he's brilliant, right? Mm-hmm. When Dustin Hoffman wears a dress in Tootsie, he wins an Oscar. Mm-hmm. Black people, as soon as we put on a dress, we start tearing each other down. This is art and this is comedy. You think I'm going to tear down Flip Wilson? You think I'm going to tear down Tyler Perry? I'm not going to tear down any of these brothers. It's comedy. And we should embrace our comedy, all of it. We shouldn't have one type of humor. We should embrace all of our humor. Every shade of black that is black and is beautiful. Minorities need to stick together and come together and really celebrate us. We have been taught to drag each other down. It's toxic. It is so toxic. I'm just not going to be a part of that. I'm going to celebrate. Mm-hmm. And even with, like I said, Katt brilliant. He a funny dude, man. He says crazy stuff about me, but I don't take it negative. One time he said, Marlon Wayans ain't a real comedian. I said, okay. And this is about 10 years ago. And I said there's truth to that. There's truth to that. Because I remember when I was doing Behind the Smile with Katt, and I wasn't doing stand-up comedy all the time, but I did it for the movie because as an actor, I always dive in, right? And he was like, hey, you should do it, man. You're funny, this and that. And he was like, I got material. You want me to? I said, no. If I do it, I write my own stuff. I appreciate you. He's like, I got hours of material. No, thank you. But if I do it, I'm an actor. I'm going to do this. So when he was talking about me not doing stand-up and I'm an actor, a comedic actor, I'm not a stand-up comedian, I took that as, okay, you're right. And then I went on the journey of doing specials. I went on the journey of going on the road. I am on the journey of becoming a comedian. Mm-hmm. And at this point, I'm a much better comedian than I was when he said that. But I didn't look at it as negative. I looked at it as, okay, I got work to do. So it's always a challenge. And now I'm working my way toward my greatest me. And then I will be a comedian. And because of that, it was inspiring for me. I extracted that thing and said, okay, I'm going to use this for positive, not for negative. And I ain't going to fight you. No, man, this is nothing but love. My family got nothing but love for everybody in this industry, and we wish everybody nothing but love. That's where my brothers taught me to play.
Hey, man, between paraphrasing Chris Rock coming at you early on in your career, funny-wise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Katt Williams, I wouldn't even do comedy.
No, but see, those are chin checks.
Right.
You want the chin checks. How bad do you want it, right? When people tell you certain things, it's motivation, right? It's never devastation. It's always motivation. Thank you for that.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. He said Robin Williams, they was being called brilliant for wearing dresses. Who was calling those guys brilliant? It was the men and women of their own nation calling them brilliant. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I could pick apart his whole shit. But we not gonna do that. I just want to bring y'all that video. Big Kiss signing out. I'm gone.